Okay, Shalom. Okay, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Rakah Kadash. Okay, double honors to our apostles of Great Millstone, elders of GMS. Okay, and salutation, peace, and blessings to the hopeful elect of the children of Israel only. Okay, back at you again with another one. It's just going to continue going down. You know, this thing isn't going nowhere. This prophecy, is only going to pick up steam until it's become more and more obvious. You know, when it's just obvious, period. You know, period. You know, where will be no doubt of what it is. You know, and as a matter of fact, now that I mention it, let's do that. Let's look up that word. I'll get on etymology in a minute. Yes. Let's look up that word obvious. Obvious, meaning frequently met with a sense, now obsolete from Latin obvious, that is in the way presenting itself readily, open, exposed. Okay? Okay, commonplace from obvium, in the way, in front of, against. Okay, to go, move, transport in a vehicle, meaning plain to see. You see that? Meaning plain to see. Evidence is recorded from 1930s related obviously obviousness. Okay, is there more to that? Okay, word forming element meaning toward, against, before, near, crossing down. Okay, so you got the point. You got the point, which is meaning plain to see. Plain to see. All right. And like the scripture has said, you know, the Lord has spoken it, you know, and that they would know that it was the Lord that done these things. Okay, because this is actually the indignation of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, on the 2/3, on the wicked, you know, aka the ungodly. Okay, the view expressed by contributors are their own and not the view of the hill. Human microchip implants take center stage. Okay, you can see it's recent, the 23rd. They're at number 23 again, 23, 23. 23. This is number 23, which has always been coming to light. Not that it's not mean anything, which, you know, I've been trying to find something on it, but it's not. But there's, like I said, there has to be something behind the number 23. You know, you got individuals wearing it, like that demon Michael Jeffrey Jordan, you know, Air Jordan. Anyway, let me move on. The novelty and replacing one's home key. I'm just showing that people are more and more lazy, man. You know, when they came out with that remote control for a television, that just started the downfall. Lazy. I mean, that was convenient, but lazy. With a microchip implant is gaining worldwide interest. Worldwide interest. But there's another more compelling story under the surface. Why is this technology an intricate circuit the size of a grain of rice, reveled by some and celebrated by self-proclaimed human cyborgs? Arguably, William Shakespeare Hamlet offers the most elegant explanation. What? Nothing is neither good nor bad, but thinking makes it so. However, it would be prudent to tell Prince Hamlet that not all microchip implants are designed alike, and understanding that technology design enables one to better evaluate the competing viewpoints. Today, more than 50,000 people have elected to have a subdermal chip surgically inserted between the thumb and index finger. Oh, I got to play this. It's June.
Give me that. Who got it? You got it, Isaac?
Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 22. When a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass.
We in June. Ain't no microchips. It's June.
They can delete this video. I don't really give a damn at this point. Just come up with another channel. We already have another channel. Now you see? It's going through the motions. Going through the motions. Just going through the motions. So here we go again. Today, more than 50,000 people have elected to have a subdermal chip surgically inserted between the thumb and index finger. Serve as their new swipe key or credit card. In Germany, for example, more than 2,000 Germans have opted to receive these implants. One man even used it to store a link to his last will and testament. Wow. As chip storage capacities increases, perhaps users could even link to the complete works of Shakespeare. It's crazy. Chip implants are just one of the many types of emerging technologies in the Internet of Things, an expanding digital cosmos of wireless connected internet-enabled devices. Some technologists are worried, however, that hackers targeting the chip vulnerabilities in sensors and networking architectures also may be trying to hack chip implants, which is all, it's possible. Of course it is. But that's one of the reasons they're going to use to justify it coming in is to prevent these hacks and identity thieves and so on and so on. You already know it. Well, it's, like I said, only purpose of this video let you know it's going down. It's here, man. And you can go to the Hill, like I said, on thehill.com. If you guys want to further read in on this thing here. We'll go back to Nancy, Nate, and the gang.
Give me that. Who got it? You got it, Isaac?
Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 22. When a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass.
We in June. Ain't no microchip.
What the scripture says him is given to change. Let's see if I can find that scripture here. So the video that just went up just the other day where Nate said that, this thing might come out. Something of that wording, Proverbs 24 and 21. My son, fear thou the Lord Yahweh and the King Yahweh Shai, and meddle not with them that are given to change. And here it is, a perfect example of someone, he's easing it in slowly, trying to change, He's stuck in a corner. He's that rat that's stuck in a corner where there's a bunch of lions ready to pounce on the rat, a bunch of cats ready to pounce on that rat. And that's pretty much where he's finding himself, backed in a corner now. So you're going to slowly watch his language change as time goes on, where this prophecy is going to be, again, made clear, obvious that it's what it is. Just keep an eye on this food, man.
It's June.
It's a pretty good video, and I'm just lucky I can't remember the brother that put it up. And this one here, it's probably like 3-4 years old. But again, I can't remember the brother's name, and forgive me for it, but maybe you guys may know.
battle a slight pinch. Be in June! Ain't no microchips! It's June! People just got a secret investor. He requested I be microchipped. Be in June! He requested I be microchipped. Ain't no microchips! He requested I be microchipped. Be in June!
My name is Kathleen Gary, and I'm a resident of DeKalb County, and I'm also one of the people in Georgia who has a microchip.
And this is the one I would speak on a lot. The woman that had the implant in her uterus, and it's tormenting her. And as the scripture says, the scriptures back that up here in Revelation as well. Let me get that. This is what you get for being ungodly. This is what you get for not hearkening. You know, you're going to receive you're receiving your reward. Okay. Okay, this is Revelation 14:10. The same in the first, Revelation 14:9. The third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, "If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his right forehead or in his hand or uterus, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented." And this woman here has been tormented, man.
Be in June! Ain't no microchips! It's June!
And I'm also one of the people in Georgia who has a microchip.
Be in June!
Microchips, they infringe on issues that are fundamental to our very existence. They're our rights to privacy, our rights to body integrity, the right to say no to foreign objects being put in our bodies, specifically the right to refuse microchips being put in our bodies by the government.
Be in June!
Whether or anyone else, the right not to be tortured in our homes by these microchips being scanned by electronic devices.
Ain't no microchips!
And to activate these microchips, the right to work without being tortured by co-workers who are activating these microchips by using their cell phones and other electronic devices.
Ain't no microchips!
The right to just live, work, worship, attend schools, attend church services without being further torture from these microchips. It's actually torture.
Ain't no microchips!
It's just not just a little implant that you put in. You're actually tortured by these microchips.
Be in June! Ain't no microchips!
When they are scanned.
You hear the language the woman is using? She used the word torture. Torture, tormented. Give me a second, I'm trying to find this scripture. Let me let it play.
They cause the body all kind of problems.
Ain't no microchips!
Microchips are like little beepers. And just imagine, if you will, having a beeper in your rectum, a genital area, and the most sensitive area of your body, and your beeper number is displayed on billboards throughout the city, all done without your permission, with an award available for each caller. Hundreds of people calling you, blowing up your beeper, vibrating it in your flesh, invading your privacy rights to your own body. You're followed and tortured everywhere you go.
Be in June! Ain't no microchips!
Here you go, Nate. With Revelation 19:20, doom of the beast and the false prophet. Revelation 19:20, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, in which he deceived them that have received the mark of the beast, and them that worship his image. These both were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone.
You travel all over town trying to get somebody to help you get it out, and but instead you feel the shocking pains from the tip of your spine to the bottom of your feet. It's like a grounding effect. Blurred vision, headaches, stomach pains, cramps, muscle spasm, uncontrolled blood pressure issues on 2 or 3 blood pressure pills.
So she's just pretty much getting tormented, man. You know, pretty much getting tormented. So again, you can just go to thehill.com. Y'all can read on this yourself. So until next time, Lord willing, shalom.